This podcast was produced on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation.
Welcome to Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
This is kind of tragic.
Someone who is such a connoisseur of reality television.
The content is hideous.
So sorry about this. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Shane Nicklos.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Happy New Year, doll.
Happy New Year to you, doll. How are you? Nice
So
to
good.
see you.
We're here in the stew.
Mm-hmm. We are.
Yeah.
Keeping it cash.
I'm good. I mean, look, I say I'm good, but can I say this midsummer season,
Yeah.
for those who participate, I'm already fucking wrecked. There's
yeah.
been one thing and I don't know if I can go on.
Tell me, what's the one thing?
Oh, well, I mean, Carnival,
Yep.
just famously every year I get trolleyed at
Yeah.
like midday and then just
Good
it's
girl.
all over. So,
And did you get trolleyed at
yeah,
midday?
of course. Every year I'm like, I'll pace myself. Yeah,
You don't pace yourself.
no. But then, street parties coming up. That'll be fun.
Mm.
I don't know. Have you been a party girl?
Look, I didn't go to Carnival, but I did.
Clever girl.
Yeah, clever girl. But I did partake in some festivities yesterday, so I'm a little bit, worse for wear today.
There's
Just
so
delayed.
to be a faggot in 2025, the year of our Lord.
Right?
There is a lot. You got to be seen at a lot of events.
Can we talk about all the events that we had on this weekend?
Yeah.
Like, that were cannibalizing the one
Yeah,
audience?
there was the Thick and Juicy Boat Party, which looked kind of cute, but
No comment. I mean, I want to be able to escape, right? If I want to escape, I can't escape if I want
also,
to.
is there fucking on that boat? Surely not. Is that maritime law?
What they like fucking taking loads under Balti
Well,
Bridge?
yeah, that's the only reason I would go.
True. There probably is in the toilets after they've all done the line
Those
with each other.
gross party boat toilets. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, gross.
Yeah,
Only good for gobbies.
exactly. Copies and lines only.
Gobbies and lights only. What else have you done? Is it just
That's
Carnival?
it. Well, I had a 2-day basketball tournament.
Okay.
With Queer Sporting Alliance.
As part of
Shout
Midsummer?
out. I think it was, yeah. So that was wholesome fun.
Yeah.
Then that's it. I didn't go to shit. This weekend I was just recouping, girding my loins for
Saving for
street party.
Yeah, which is not this coming
Yeah.
weekend, the weekend after. Are you going to Pride Parade on Sunday coming up?
No, because we're going to be away. Are you going to be at that?
So Art Centre is having a float.
Oh, a whole
An
float.
well, not a float, but like marching.
Stun.
And
hang on, they weren't previously?
They haven't. In the entire time that I've worked there, and that's over 7
The
years, they've never marched.
Gayest public organisation possible.
Right?
I've worked for incredibly heterosexual government organisations that have been marching for some time.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Yeah. So they put a call out a few weeks ago. I asked people around at work, is anyone going?
Yeah.
No one's going. I half filled out the form, but then closed the tab and didn't fill it out. Next thing you know, I'm in the briefing. So there's like a briefing happening on Wednesday about the parade. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go if there's no one that I know there. So I either need
You're
to
going to
rope
be
some
the whole
people in.
float. It's just going to be you dressed up as the Spire.
Finally, I have
With
my
a Spire
moment.
hat on.
The Spire hat. No, that's coming for Thomas's Jasper's gig.
Oh?
Did you know he
Is
did
he
that?
making a Spire?
No.
outfit?
So like years ago, he
Yeah.
dressed up as the Spire in drag when he worked at the Art
How
Centre.
have I not seen that?
I know.
Thomas
I'll
Jaspers,
find
send me a
photo.
pic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, stun.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
And have you been watching anything fun, anything cringy over the break?
I have been really only watching Drag Race, probably.
Yeah. The lackluster US season 17.
Yeah, and obviously the end of Down Under, which
was
happened just before Christmas.
stun.
Absolutely stunned. Was listening to the episodes.
Loved that.
Yeah, season 4 was incredible. This season 17, I don't know. Someone could knock
I
me
think
out.
I could be done. But I
Yeah.
do threaten this every year. And then here we are. But yeah, the last 2 episodes were so boring.
So I still have to watch them. That's why I've that's
The
really the only thing.
First 2 were good. I like the opening. I like the talent show and the
Mhm.
Raider Queen.
Yep.
That's a bit shady and
Yep.
fun. But
The only one I'm kind of cool for is Susie Toot. I don't know why.
Yeah. I
But
see
like,
this
she's
for you.
actually talented. Like, she's actually talented. And Lexi Love. Oh my
Lex
God.
Love is stunning.
Like, she shouldn't even be on this season. She should be on another season.
Well,
with, like-
also, thanks In the Dark for like spoiling that she's a finalist.
Yeah.
Every year they do this. Like,
Every year.
Lexi Love is doing a tour to Australia. I'm like, no one is flying out a drag queen to Australia
Who's coming
unless who's coming like 16th.
yeah.
So it's like, thanks, but also the edit already told us that.
Yeah.
anyway.
She's great. She's fantastic. And look, if she takes it all the way, I'll be happy with that because I think that's deserving. But that's really all I've been watching. I haven't been... Like, I was trying to watch I'm a Celebrity. I know you're not a fan.
Oh well, I'm not a fan. I've got bandwidth, and it's not making the cut.
It's not making the
I
cut.
do. I mean, I can fuck with Robert Irwin being.
He's jacked.
It's
Can I tell
Shane,
you, on Twitter...
the things I would do to that boy.
I was on Twitter last night, and there's this dude that I follow in Canada,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Am I the only person who's got a crush on Robert
No,
Irwin?"
you're
And then
not.
I opened the
Get in
comments,
line,
and they're all like,
bitch.
"Nah." And then one comment was like, "Girl, he's a hetero."
And irrelevant.
That was the next comment after. They're like, "And what's
Yeah.
the point? Teach him the way." Anyway,
yeah, Robert Irwin.
he's jacked.
I need him to fall on hard times. I need him to lose the hosting gig,
Yeah,
fall on hard times, and just he has no choice but to turn to OnlyFans.
yeah, right. Okay, I'll be here for that. Not like the Hugh Sheridan route where he falls on hard times, then becomes gay, and then doesn't become gay again.
Stop. We don't speak that name
That-
on this podcast.
That is, I got to tell you a story offline about the
Okay.
whole thing and stuff at work.
Not Hugh Sheridan. But yeah, no, but I want to see Robert Irwin just like in like a no loads refused situation.
Check Hunter or something like that.
He looks like a Czech Hunter boy.
Bellamy.
Yeah, he's
Show
giving
match there.
no loads refused twink. Like, just make that happen. I'm an
Didn't know
Irwin.
you were up for a bit of a no loads refused twink.
I've been known
Good
to
to know.
partake. But and also Julia Morris she's still there, right? Iconic, underrated diva.
So underrated. Have loved her since Fast Forward Full
Yeah.
Frontal days when she was manic on that. So
I
yeah.
still watch that supercut of all her intro lines from that show.
It's so good.
It's the best. When I'm feeling a bit shit, I'll just whack it on.
My name's Julia Morris. Namaced.
Namaced. Yeah. She's like, you're not watching The Straighters?
No, but I have a lot. Are you talking about the UK one?
No, I'm talking about the US one,
US
which
one.
has been called The Straighters because the straight men are running the game.
Yeah, so I'm keeping up on your socials and like online, and I'm tossing between the two like seasons, like UK and US. But I couldn't
A lot of
tell you
tossing happening.
absolutely. You know,
UK was amazing. Did you finish it?
No,
I
no,
won't
no, no.
spoil them, but
Yeah, no,
go
no.
finish it because wow,
Yeah.
explosive finale.
okay, I'll yeah. So that's kind of like where I'm at with that. But I'm just looking forward to our lovely. Like they've dropped the housewife stuff. Oh,
So I mean, you can understand. I'm of course excited, but I'm also like, really? You're gonna put these shows on at the same fucking time? Thanks.
yeah,
So
no.
there goes
how
my-
many? It's going to be you work podcast,
Yeah,
watch TV.
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
that's the
so
cycle.
I mean, I'll see you again.
I was going to
soon.
say, when are you going to book me in?
You'll be hearing from my people, Shane. But yeah, so what is it? Feb 17 is this show that we're
Survivor.
talking about today. Australian Survivor, Brains versus Brawn II.
Season 10.
The rematch we've all been waiting for. And then also Real Housewives of Shidoni
yes.
is coming to us Feb, I want to say 25
With
or
a new
something?
housewife, Madeline?
Martine.
Martine, sorry, that's it. You started with M.
Martina Navratilova. And she looks very white.
She-
Very rich. She looks like a Victoria Montano plant.
Can I tell you, where's the diversity? There isn't
Honey.
any in Sydney on this cast.
Well, on this show, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Nicole O'Neill does not, and also reminded me I need to talk to you about one of these people.
Okay.
Remember, there's a point when we talk
Okay,
later on
okay.
time, we're going to talk about Nicole O'Neill.
We'll circle back.
Yeah.
Well, we need Lisa Oldfield there because I'll have you know she's a quarter Chinese.
Yeah. She'll come dressed in black while they were all in white.
Bring back Lisa Oldfield. I mean, look, I'm excited about it. The trailer did look good, and I've heard some gay rumblings from, I don't know, I'm not going to out
Gay
my
rumblings
sources, but
in
I've
Sydney. Yeah.
heard some gay whispers in Sydney, boots on the ground, that this season is pure chaos.
Can't wait.
I've heard that there is all kinds of stunning fights.
Can't wait.
Someone might be, I don't know, kicked off a girls' trip or something.
Can't wait.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
HR may have been called. Can't wait.
If HR is involved, they better have kept the cameras like rolling.
Rolling.
Yeah.
Like they did when what's her face, Victoria Rees was going off in Singapore, and they kept the cameras rolling. She was going off with the production person,
Calling him a little fag.
calling him a little faggot. Yeah.
Amazing. Victoria Reese. Queen.
Speaking of Real Housewives of Sydney, Dr. Kate has chosen to follow me.
Has she?
Yes, Dr. Kate. Hi,
Dr. Kate, friend of the pod, Dr. Kate.
We love Dr. Kate.
That's so good. Yeah, we love Dr. Kate. She had a great time watching F-Boy Island last year. We had her on the pod. It was great. And she did tell me about, she's getting her eggs frozen.
Love that.
So I assume that'll be a storyline on the show.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. She's going off at the moment about all the comments that she's getting and like the misogynistic. Have you seen some of it?
Yeah. I mean,
look,
sure.
Post it. I'm here for it. She's calling people out.
I'm here for a call out, Queen.
Yeah.
She's using social media in a way. Don't know if I'm loving all of it, but I love that she's doing it.
Yeah.
It's
good.
Yeah, and Shine makes a return.
Can we? That is the gag of the season, and of course it's Terry Biviano who brings in
the
Biv. I just can't wait. Like I literally cannot wait.
It's gonna be good. We'll have you on. We'll talk shit about it.
Yeah.
But today we're here, and I love you're becoming my promo girly. I always have you on as a little tease.
She's just
before the show starts.
A tease with a tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip. Well, actually, Channel 10 has fed the children this year. I think they've got a lot. They're living their moment. They're everyone is Australian Survivor crazy moment, and they are globally exactly, and they are just fuck yeah. So they're feeding us with a lot of content this year, because normally by now we've just seen a few little clips, but this year they've dumped quite a lot on us.
They've told us the whole cast. There's a few clips coming out on the socials that are really getting you invested in the cast, because as we've spoken before, sometimes you get halfway through the season and suddenly it's this person's episode because they're leaving that night, and you're like, wait, where did Chanel come from?
Chanel's big move. Yeah, true. But no, this year it feels and of course they're still championing some characters early. We'll get to them, but so we're recording this on January 27. So I've assumed there will be more clips to come, but we've got a lot of Brain Tribe snapshots. So I'm assuming those are characters that we need to give a fuck about, because they're gonna kind of be integral characters of the show.
Yeah, and I think about last year when they were showing clips of Mark and Ferris and all that sort of stuff.
That's right.
They were there.
They were teasing Ferris v Kirby before the show started. I'm pretty sure.
They were all there to the end. Yeah, so these people they're showing us now hopefully have longevity. And also, what was the other one last year that you loved? But she was Chaos Kelly.
Hurricane Kelly.
Kelly.
She got a few early promos, didn't she?
She was. I've never seen someone on screen and gone, fucking
hell
right now.
And oh my God, so I can't believe it was a whole year ago. You were here and we were talking about I Won't Just Survive. They had the Katy Perry track.
Oh my God, yes.
That was funny.
And now, what's the track they're using now?
Now it's Take on me. But it's they've changed the key, so it's really dark. Yes. It's a stunning Channel 10 promo. Well done. Yeah,
they have the budget. The Channel 10 reality budget is on this show. And
it's the Gladiator 2 promo. It's fucking... It's epic.
Epic, yep.
There's already shots of people, slamming down. I love we've got the one-on-one challenges again, where it's people get
no.
physically.
You will listen. You will look at me when you speak to me.
Yep. So breakout star Morgan, she's you will look at me
when you speak to me.
So she's already iconic. Should we jump into the cast?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Brain's Tribe first. We've got AJ, who of course is a poker champion. So King George will be very excited about this.
Loves his orange.
They love putting a poker player on this show because I don't know. I think they think that the audience is going to be like, ooh, gameplay or something. To me personally, doesn't necessarily do much.
But does it speak brains though? Like that you can just hold your face
I
and
mean,
have a poker?
there is a lot of brain power required to play poker, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played it. So what the fuck do I know?
Either. No, I think it's a good move. They're like playing up these archetypes that we know and love. So love AJ. It says here he's a Survivor super fan. Okay, so they're doing the US Survivor casting model, which is chuck a bunch of super fans on there. He's got his sights set on making a big impact on the game.
A big move.
Big moves. Addicted to games and winning since he was a teen.
Wow.
All right, Boston Rob. AJ thinks his poker skills will give him an upper hand when it comes to the deception and working out who is playing who. All right.
Okay. He wants to be remembered as the best Survivor player ever.
All right, settle the fuck down, AJ.
Yeah,
Just calm down,
I think
honey.
King George will have something to say about that.
Yeah, but also I want to be remembered as the best Survivor player ever. Okay,
Cool your jets, Jan.
but we need this delusion in the game.
Absolutely.
So he's going to be great TV.
Absolutely. Probably going to go off first.
Oh, I would love that. Well, he hasn't got a promo, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he loves orange, so yeah.
Yeah, I
Here for
believe
that.
the Brains tribe would have been given the brief, like, can you wear some orange if you've got something lying around? Ali is next. She's an AI expert. All right, so this qualifies for Brains.
Yeah. Working in tech. She's from a small North Queensland town.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, the hat, she's wearing a bobcat hat, so that
A bobcat
checks out.
with a pet rescue kangaroo.
Yeah. Now she's having spent years proving herself in a male-dominated tech world. Ali is used to being underestimated. She's used to people trying to bamboozle her.
You know, you didn't ask me at the start of this episode, what's your cringe this week?
No, I
I've just
didn't.
read my cringe. True blue to the core.
What is that?
That she just said, Ali describes herself as true blue to the core.
Oh, True Blue.
God.
I mean, look, it's True Blue season, unfortunately.
Yeah, true.
So,
But just like lines like that are cringy, like so cringy, like with the whole. Anyway, we're moving on because, yeah,
I mean, did she say that? Oh yeah, no, it's quoted.
it's quoted. It's
I
quoted
was like-
right there. You're
But
like,
Channel 10 left it in. Yeah, so she's I love this. She's like an AI diva, but she's also like a little bit like Bob
Bobcatter.
Catter. What a combo.
Literally, she's an AI bobcatter.
She's AI Bob Catter. I'm into this. We'll see how that plays out. I hope she just like hates men. I want some girly alliances this year. That could be fun.
I also want her to say, "No hope, brother," because she says that.
No,
at the end.
yeah. No,
She's like,
no hope, brother.
if you can't use the muscle in your head, no hope, brother.
Wow.
Anyway,
Well, she won't have access to any AI technology
No, she
on
won't.
the island. So good luck. There'll be like a puzzle challenge and she'll be like, oh, I know how to solve this. Hang on. Shit.
let me pull up.
Let me pull up ChatGPT. Fuck. Next is Indy, who is a business development manager, which
She looks cool.
is a job title which means absolutely nothing. But she looks cool.
But she's also a stand-up comedian by night.
What?
Yeah, business manager by day and stand-up comedian by night. Indy is driven, unapologetic, and extremely competitive.
She should have led with stand-up comedian. Maybe she'll keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to like
Yeah.
threaten people with your job.
On a scale of 1 to crazy competitive, I'm probably a psycho.
Oh, that's funny.
That's so good. She's a black Muslim bisexual who grew up in Townsville.
What?
Yep. When it comes to her social game, Indy has
I
set her
am
life
a
in
black Muslim bisexual who grew up in Townsville. You poor thing.
right.
Oh my God, get out of there. I hope she has gotten out of there.
She's a queen. I'm obsessed with her already.
Have you been to Townsville?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I'm a white male presenting person
Yeah.
and I felt incredibly unsafe in
Yeah.
Townsville.
Yep.
So I feel very sorry for this incredible woman. Wow.
Yeah, I have been to Townsville. Yes, and understandable. Yes.
Yeah.
She's a queen, and I'm here for this. I love that little green number she's wearing.
Oh, I love. She says, "I've been voted out of tribes my entire life. I'm ready for this. Fuck yeah.
Just what you said. She got voted out of Townsville.
Well, that would be a choice. Like, I would be very happy voting myself out of Townsville.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're into her. We love her. She's funny. She's smart. Who's next? Kaylin,
PhD student.
Okay.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, a little bit cute. We've got our first cutie patootie, I think.
So this is the hot
Is he the
brains.
one in the trailer that's got the long hair and the mesmerizing eyes? There's a hottie in the trailer.
But he grew up playing rugby, surfing, and becoming a pro stand-up paddleboarder. But he's also an ex-engineering PhD student. Is this like...
Oh, fuck off with that. I'm sorry. Like, engineering PhD isn't giving me brain. But I get they need to, like, balance it out because they don't want the challenges to be, like, blowouts. Don't you think?
We don't want to blow out.
But I think that he's been...
Well, he can give me a blowout. I don't care.
Yeah, he can... Yeah. He looks like they had him in the wings as, like, either.
Yeah.
But he could have gone either way.
So literally, people often misconceive me based on my appearance and the way I talk. And if I'm with the Brawn tribe, I'm going to be talking about footy and sport. Then I'm with the Brain tribe, and I can talk about literature and get a bit deeper.
She walks in both worlds.
You can get as deep as you want with me, Kaylin.
Yeah, I think he's the first certifiable hottie.
Yeah.
On the show, so we're looking forward to that. Yeah.
He's hoping when he goes down some challenge, his pants come off.
Well, there's a high chance of that happening on this particular show.
Let's do it.
Corinne is next. She's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
Fuck yeah. And now she's had a video. She's had a promo. It's not just about her. It's like Corinne versus Ursula from the Brawn tribe. And so they're setting us up for a girly rivalry.
We love that.
Already.
We love that.
What's this outfit though? She's wearing
Dungarees
like,
with a duck.
Dungarees with a duck on them.
Brown dungarees with a duck.
Working in orthopedic surgery, Corinne helps surgeons, describing her role as the dudes that's holding things apart so the doctor can do the fixing.
Yep.
Wow.
She works 30 hour shifts with no sleep. Wow. She just wants to do something that's different, Sam.
Yeah.
I've had every part of my life planned for the last 30 years, and she's had enough of being planned for. Okay.
I like this. That's almost like a MasterChef storyline where it's
Yeah.
like, I've just been living on the straight and narrow, like boring life. So I'm going on a show to like disrupt my normalcy. And that's a good storyline.
Like Aileen did that.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah.
Like,
our girl.
Last season.
Eileen.
Yeah. Eileen, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, I'm done with, just living my normal life. I'm going to go on this show. Yeah. And she did, and she killed it.
Absolutely killed it. Oh, coming up to
Kent.
Kent. He's had a promo
Oh,
too.
so Ken's got a promo. Is this the praying mantis?
Praying mantis,
so he's already
yeah.
got a fucking nick. So if you're getting a promo, you're going far. If you've got a nickname in the promo,
basically in the finale,
you're pretty much like, yeah. She's
How does a praying mantis do? Don't they like grab the heads and eat them? I think that's what they do.
She's giving body.
Can I just say,
yeah,
100%. He can fucking pray my mantis
he's
whatever he wants.
He's giving dad. Yeah. He's
giving gay dad
night.
Oxford Street at 4 a.m. on Sydney Mardi Gras. Yeah, he's wandering from Stonewall into headquarters.
Well, listen to this. This is very Sydney. Starting my day at 4:40 a.m. Hit the gym. That's the most Sydney thing I've ever heard. Kent is used to winning. He's the one. Oh, here we go. His inspiration is the Golden God. So the Golden God, just the way he played. The way he was possessed by idols.
Yeah. Oh, he's that. That's the Australian dude. What's his name again?
David.
David. That's it. Yeah.
David Gannat.
David Tennant.
David Tennant.
David Tennant. He got there on a TARDIS.
David Tennant, the Golden God.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone that is modelling their gameplay off the Golden God, I'm a little bit cautious of. He doesn't have quite the looks that the Golden God has. But he's giving like a dad version.
But he's going to be happy to cut their throats. So it is a game. So let's see. Cut my throat.
Yeah. This is a game. This is Survivor. Great quote from what's his name again?
Kent. The praying mantis.
The praying mantis. All right. Next, we've got, potential mother alert, everyone. Chill out. It's Laura.
Absolute
and she's
mother.
a witch. Fuck yes.
Can I tell you, when I watched this promo, I cackled. I was like, a witch? Of course there's a fucking witch in there.
Let's watch it right now. Hang on.
Let's do it.
I'm Laura. I am a good white witch. I know.
Okay, white witch.
They know they're going to do it.
As intuitive as she says she is.
Yep.
I was immediately reading people's auras.
Not the auras.
They're dangerous.
And the crystals.
He's strategic. She is very good at railroading people.
I bet she is.
I love, she's like, I can read auras. I'm amazing. And then it just cuts to someone else in the tribe going, yeah, she's fucking annoying.
I can't wait for her to cast some type of spell, like at the well where they're doing water or something, or like at nighttime she's wandering around like hexing them all.
I love she like qualified witch with white. I'm like, okay.
That's a choice.
Like, read the room.
It's an absolute choice.
She has a collection of over 250 crystals.
Thank God you brought that up. I wanted to ask you about those 250 crystals. Where are they going? Like,
In her Byron Bay apartment. clearly she's a Byron Bay girl.
do you reckon she's a Byron Bay girl?
Or like, you know, Mullum.
Yeah. Or Nimbin.
Yeah.
Bit of Nim. Yeah.
She casts spells daily.
Jesus.
And she manifests. Okay, she goes, I come across as really hippy dippy. Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
And my tribe mates will see me as sweet and curious. But this sugar has her bite and I'm not afraid to use it. Whoa.
She is also an actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Laura is also an actor and hopes her skills in performance mean she'll be able to fool her tribe mates and get people to do what she wants. This Survivor super witch fan, also has a 3D printed puzzles and recreated challenges in her backyard.
Oh, wow. Okay, so she's a Survivor nerd.
This witch has done her homework.
She's done her homework. I'm just going to put my tinfoil hat on for 1 second, Shane. If you're a super fan, you want to get on the show, you've got some acting training under your belt, could the witch thing be a character she's made up to get on the show?
That's exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. I mean, there's probably an element of the hippy dippy stuff in real life, and she's just lent right into it and made it.
Yeah,
a
and gone,
personality.
I'm a full on witch. Yeah. And do you know what I would love? If they full on Hurricane Kelly reveal it, but even to us, and like last episode, she's in the final 3, and she's like, "Guess what, everyone? I'm not a witch. I'm actually like, I don't know, a lawyer." That would be great.
That would be awesome.
And like they're fooling us from the start.
There needs to be some type of challenge with the cauldron. There has to be. Like that she's like there.
Like
or
when
even
they
like,
put a footy challenge in for the footy players.
Yes.
Yeah, a cauldron challenge.
Cauldron challenge, or like some broomstick challenge where they're like they've got to sit on a broomstick on some rope for 3 hours
across.
until
Hold on to the broomstick.
Yeah.
Amazing. This is truly incredible. I just have to pause right here. Like, incredible casting so far.
So far.
Because they've been like edging us slowly, Channel 10. Like the first few seasons of their version of this show, there was like a little bit of diversity and like, but people were always great TV.
Yeah.
But now they're like, I feel like it's getting full throttle, all cylinders.
Yeah.
Just absolute nut jobs.
This is season 10 of Australian Survivor. So they're like coming in with a 10th celebration bang.
Yeah.
Here for it.
And they know they need to cast people that are going to be not afraid to make iconic moves, not afraid to like, lean into like a bit of a stereotype or an archetype and like make
Play
good
the
telly.
character. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because we, as fans of the show, love that extra spice.
Yeah, we deserve it.
Or, as she says, but this sugar has her bite and she's not afraid to use it.
and comparison is the thief of joy. However, we do need to discuss how this approach is different from the casting of US Survivor currently, which I find is getting very repetitive. Yeah. It's the same sorts of people. They're all super fans. And yes, they've put a few in here, but a few. I feel like on US Survivor at the moment, it is like everyone is a crazy fan.
Yeah.
It's like it's like watching
I mean, what's
nerds.
Season 50 or something is that they're up to?
Well, they're almost there. But 50,
Jesus.
Jeff has promised us something insanely good for 50,
Okay.
which I'm managing my expectations with.
Yeah. Probably getting the Australian producers to do it.
No, I've heard that Jeff hates Australian Survivor.
Does he really?
Yeah, yeah, to the point where, like, it's not on. I don't think you can watch it there anymore.
Wow.
Or something. He's going full, like, smear campaign against JLP.
Really?
Trying to shut it down.
Oh, that's just jealousy because ours is better.
Exactly.
Globally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's really sad.
Which is
to
weird.
hear.
I never thought we would be here. Like, if you told, I don't know, 10-year-old me watching the first few seasons of Survivor and being obsessed with it,
Yeah.
that one day there was going to be an Australian version of the show
And it's
that's
the
going to
best
be
in the
better,
world.
and, like, Jeff is going to be really salty about it, I'd be like, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. Best in the world.
But here we are.
Sorry, Jeff.
I know, and, like, I want US Survivor to be good, but yeah, they've got to just stop putting these, and they're all really young as well. Even on this last season, 47, they had, like, one slightly older lady in the finale, and she was great. I thought she carried the whole show because she was, like, gave us a different perspective. Yeah.
I don't know how you watch it.
Oh, it's a scroll show.
like-
It's on in the background.
But
I
you're
may
right.
or may not be doing 6 other things.
Yeah. Because just, Americans are hard.
It's also I've come this far. I've watched 47 seasons
Oh,
of
yeah,
this
you're
shit. I'm not
you're
fucking
so
stopping now.
you're so
I'm
invested.
3 away from
50.
50.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like if I stop, I should really speak to someone about that.
That's kind of how I feel about Australian Survivor. I've watched 10 seasons,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So,
But with like,
I've
you've
not
enjoyed
watched
it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Next is Logan, who's an AFL wag.
Is that brains though? Anyway,
Yeah, interesting.
like,
Let's find out more. So Logan's husband may play football for the Western Bulldogs. Who is it? Do we know?
no, but we can probably find out.
Western Bulldogs.
I probably should have
That's
searched that.
like Bailey Smith, right?
Yes, that is. Well, not anymore. He's in Geelong.
Oh, he's
now.
left. Oh,
He's gone
okay,
to
I
Geelong.
can't keep up.
Yeah, but that was Bailey Smith.
Doggies. We
Yeah.
love the doggies. Making her a wag. Thanks. But she doesn't. She wants to show the world that she's more than that. Of course she does. Studying a Bachelor of Business. Okay, there it is.
With a major in marketing. Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
I wish it was like, remember when Lydia Schiavello did her interior design like diploma at RMIT? I wish it was that. I wish she was like studying an interior design certificate.
Yeah,
That would have been better.
Dan Nong TAFE. Yeah.
Hey, look, marketing, it's a brainy topic. When I think brains, I think someone that works in marketing.
Absolutely.
A la Scott
Yeah.
Morrison.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The king of marketing in this country. Jesus. Next.
I've pretty much given up my 20s to have kids. Okay, I had my daughter at 22, my son at 25, and I've been with my husband since I was 20. Ugh.
I'm so bored.
Yeah, I feel like she's gotten on the show because she's clearly
she's
married to a footy star. We
Yeah.
can't fucking help ourselves in this country, can
No,
we?
we can't.
It's like if you are a footy player, an ex-footy player, related somehow to a footy player, if you cut a footy player's hair at some point in your life, everyone's like, ooh.
If you got gang-banged by a footy player,
I mean-
you're on. Yeah. Sign me up.
Wishful thinking. I would actually love that way more if she was like, I'm Logan and I once got gangbanged by the Western Bulldogs. I'd be like, fuck yeah, that's a clever girl.
Yeah. But you're right. We can't help ourselves in this country. I think she goes home like third or fourth energy.
You
to
reckon?
me.
Yeah, well, she hasn't got a promo.
She's got that mum. She's appealing to that young mum energy vibe. You know, the girlies who are in their early 30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who watch this show. Not for me.
Yeah, not for me. Up next is Mad Max. So he's a primary school teacher and he's already got a nickname and a promo video.
I wish my primary school teachers looked like that when I was at school, because I can tell you, Mr. Roffey did not look like that.
I mean, did you watch the promo? He looks kind of annoying.
He probably is annoying, but I'm here for the folded arms, and like as long as he shuts up, he's a bit of a prawn.
He's cute. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
bit prawny. The bod is on point.
Yeah.
He says, I know this game. I've been watching with my dad since I was a kid.
Okay.
Here I go reading US Survivor for only casting fans, and it's like everyone
Is
so
a
far
fan.
is a fan. Fuck. I have to eat this hat after the end of the show. People might think I'm always joking around, but I'm a calculated little bitch. Wow.
Yeah, I put this fun energy out for a reason to bring the tribe morale. So he's like manipulative.
So he's going to play stupid, but actually he's going to be playing everyone. That's a good strategy.
Okay.
Not the only one doing that, as we see from Miles' promo, which we'll get to later. But yeah, I don't know, that vid of him just being like class clown energy, I found it a little bit annoying.
There's another line here. What's inside your head's going to get you a lot further than any muscles in your arms. All right, AI Max, calm down. No hope, brother.
Oh, great. Miles is next. Perfect segue. Miles, I'm already so here for.
He was the first promo.
First promo, which means favourite child.
We love.
Very funny. Of course, Channel 10 could not have a brain tribe and not cast an Asian stereotype.
Correct.
They just couldn't help themselves.
Oh, Channel 10.
He's a lover of Survivor and a lover of statistics.
Oh, we love that.
We have both of those things in common. Miles, he believes he wouldn't fit on the Brawn tribe. All I care about is brain.
Okay.
All I care about is brain. I love statistics. I love running stats, learning stats, using stats. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Surely he's like a Eurovision girly then. Because, you know, those like stat nerds that love
Do you reckon he's a Eurovision girly?
Maybe. Or AFL. Like, you know, he's got to be into something like that. Where there's a sport where there's lots of stats.
Yeah, I guess we're going to find out. Maybe he's a financial analyst. So he's probably into like stock trading stats.
Oh, yeah, true.
Insider trading, stuff like that.
But if he's a Survivor fan, he's probably like, one of those Redditors with like the edgic.
He's also probably built some algorithm on how he's going to win it.
Yeah,
and
true.
then following that.
True.
Like some AI.
Should we watch his
his
promo? I quite enjoyed him on it.
I'm a strategy nerd, and Survivor is the ultimate strategy game. Miles is the mastermind with a master plan.
Master nerd.
Finger guns.
Operation Play It Cool. Hanging around the camp, being Mr. No Strat.
Mr. No Strat.
Oh my god, he sounds like Sam Campbell. Miss Operation Play It Cool. Okay, iconic. I'm already in love with this psycho. So in that we saw him do finger guns, a little dance, a little cute dance after kicking a goal in the like soccer challenge, and him wearing the buff as like a mini dress. So I love all of those things.
He is up for the TV. He's going to give us good TV. We love that. Okay.
Here for Miles. Yeah, love this.
Hope
casting.
he goes a long way.
I feel like he might. And yeah, so from that we get his strategy is going to be play a bit silly.
Yeah.
See what happens. Rich is next. Rich hasn't got a solo promo just yet, but he features heavily in the trailer, and he's a bit hot.
He is very hot. He's a bit of a blockhead.
Yeah, I like my men blocky.
He can direct any film that I like. He can direct me in any film that he wants. He's a film director.
I like him.
Yeah, I will
I don't
rich
know.
with Rich.
He says working with some of the biggest actors. All right, Rich. I'm going to need some names.
You know, what's her face? Wow, who's the one from Home and Away? Sally Field? No, Sally Fletcher.
Is this Australian Survivor trying to do like a Mike White? Like put a film director on? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Or like a Jonathan Penner. Because I feel like back in the day on Survivor US, they just chucked on random TV producers that obviously would have like hit up Jeff, being like, "Hey, I'd love to go on."
I mean, maybe he's good mates with JLP.
Could be.
JLP's got a new TV series coming up.
JLP lost his house in the Pacific Palisades fire. Yeah.
Oh, in the fire. Oh, that's a shame.
I know.
I did see footage of him driving through it, but I didn't know he lost his house.
I mean, I think so.
Sorry, JLP.
Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
And or what's the other one? I love that for you. Fuck. Yeah, look, this guy, I don't know why, but in the trailer, yeah, he's a cutie.
What I love about Survivor is the ability for a player to play a big move and stop a nation watching on their TV, because he loves to stop a nation watching on their TV. I love that feeling. It's tuning in for that one person that had the balls to go and take this person down.
Cool. So they've cast a bunch of people that are going to be chaos. They're going to like make crazy moves from the start. I'm really excited about this season.
Yeah. Okay.
Zara.
This is where I need to
Thada.
talk to you.
It could be
Yeah.
Thada or Zara. So she's already named after a questionable clothing brand.
Yep.
She's the VP of the PTA.
What the hell is
The
the
fuck's
PTA?
that?
Public Transport
Is
Association?
it?
I don't know.
She's the vice president of the PTA.
Can I just
Can
say...
you find out what that is?
We'll find out what that is. She's the vice president, but she has stolen Nicole's line from Real Housewives of Sydney.
Go on.
Zara describes herself as the CEO of her household, not Nawal and Neil. No, what's her name? Nawal and I forget
It
Nicole's
could be the
daughter's name.
Pakistan Telecommunication Authority that comes up. What does PTA stand for? Oh, Parent Teacher Association.
Of course she
Oh,
is.
fuck.
Of course she is.
Oh my God. She's the ultimate, like Karen mum.
She's a Karen mum, yeah. But she's the CEO of her household.
And there's a primary school teacher on this tribe.
Yeah.
Great
yeah.
cast. So what's the line she stole from?
So remember how in
Chrissy?
season 2... No, Nicole.
Oh, Nicole, sorry.
In season 2 of
Chewy.
Sydney...
Yeah.
Nicole's like, I'm the CEO of the O'Neill household.
Oh, yes.
I'm the
That's
the
right.
managing director.
Managing
of
director of
Nawal and Neil.
Nawal and Neve.
Neve,
No,
that's it.
Neve and
I keep saying
Nawal.
Neil. It's not Neil.
Yeah, okay.
So she's stolen her line. As soon as
the
I saw that, I
CEO
was
of the
like,
household.
God.
And okay, anyone that's the vice president of the PTA needs to stop caring that much about their children.
She has a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, a Bachelor of Law, and Master of Economics in International Finance, as well as
Okay.
being a qualified solicitor and financial planner. Okay, she's definitely brains.
Yep.
Karen
We'll
mum
allow it.
brains. Yeah.
I'm excited for her. I don't
Okay.
know. Like anyone called Zara, like, yeah.
What was the cast member from last year who was
Ooh,
like...
You're going to
was
test
like
me.
good friends with Caroline, the other white one, the other white woman. What was her name?
I've forgotten. Yeah, there was the two of them. They were the Karen girlies. Yeah.
She
I
gives me
actually can't remember her name. Yeah, she's giving that.
She's giving that energy. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the Brawn heads.
Oh, here
Let's
we
get some
go.
Brawn. And so we haven't seen as many clips yet of the Brawn tribe.
Only the brains.
I'm sure they're coming out soon. We've seen Ursula in the like Karen versus Ursula
Yep.
vid. But first up, we have Ben, who is a stonemason.
Wow. He's an all-round Aussie bloke. He looks like it.
How are you feeling about him, Shane?
Look, he's a dad, and
Yeah.
I would.
He looks like he's got a big, thick cock.
Absolutely. Big ginger bush and bury my head in that.
Dad to 3 teenagers. Stonemason.
Want to be a
Ben
dad to 4?
finds his calm moments fishing, boxing, and through breath work. Up! Joe Rogan. Breath work. No.
No, Joe Rogan.
Ice baths.
Oh, stop it. Why did you have to ruin it with that comment?
Oh my God, get this. Okay, good. So he's not a super fan.
No.
Only because he refers to Survivor as the real life Jumanji. Honey. What?
Oh, God.
Good. All right. So they've put
Okay.
some plebs in. Like, he's going to have no clue.
Yeah, he's won't be locked into one strategy. He's just gonna play it
Yeah.
out. He's gonna play it on vibes.
And look, if anyone needs a bench top, like, he's available.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, if you need a hookup for your Renault, Ben's your mate. All right. Candy.
What is this?
I'm obsessed with Candy. Look at this bitch.
Look at those velvet pants.
And it just says
Incredible.
Candy, comma, model.
So
Normally, it would say Candy, comma, something else.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Just
She looks like Courtney from Survivor China. Did you watch that season?
No, I didn't
She looks
watch that
so
one.
much like her.
Country girl from WA.
She's wearing, like, velour pants.
Yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed with those pants. And a little bit of midriff showing, belly button showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks cute.
Yeah.
What do we learn about her? Despite being on the Brawn tribe, Candy has a point to prove, saying, I grew up dyslexic. Okay, so she wasn't allowed on the Brawn tribe because of that. I wanted to prove myself that it wouldn't hold me back, so I got a literature degree. Oop.
Okay.
Okay, so she likes... When she's told she can't do something, she needs to prove she can. I'm here for that.
So I got a literature degree, then follows up with the line, it was a very expensive attempt to prove it to myself. Okay.
Okay, so
So
if you can afford it, you can get a degree. Is what I'm learning from that.
Literally.
Yeah, no, I think she'll be fun. Country girl from WA. Great.
Yep.
Don't know how the modelling fits into that, but we'll find out.
Oh, I'm sure there's a best in this catalogue somewhere she's in.
Jesse is a pro skater. He looks like Ben. Is that not Ben?
Yeah, they look the same.
They look the fucking same.
They look related.
They look kind of like, I don't know. Yeah.
They look related, like brothers.
Or maybe they are.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
A secret
like alliance.
yeah.
A secret brother alliance.
Oh, here we go. Hoping to bring the good vibes to the tribe, Jesse hopes his personality disarms the other players enough so that he can let his strategic side run free.
Yeah. Oh, he's the class clown. He wants to make the tribe laugh. Him and Max are going to be competing for douchey clown vibes.
Well, he's like skater dad, which I'm actually kind of interested in.
Yeah, more so than the teacher, definitely.
We'll see.
He's a professional skateboarder. Ooh.
He's got a successful business. He has a house and a beautiful family to support myself.
He's definitely smarter than people think.
Right. Why is he on the Brawn tribe? I guess he's an athlete.
Yeah.
If you count skating as a...
He's one of those ones where he could have been on both. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he could have been in the other wait to see who pulls out last minute kind of pile. Kate.
Dancer DJ.
Dancer/DJ. This outfit, she's won the best dressed award already.
Absolutely.
From me.
Those fucking
what
tits
the
out.
fuck is... She's wearing a double denim... it looks like a backwards vest that's just like strapped to her body.
So read the line. Waltzing onto the beach in denim and rhinestones.
When life gives you denim and not denim and diamonds.
Denim and rhinestones. Oh my God.
She's a real Kyle Richards
My
fan.
whole outfit is just to look like a girly girl. I think they're going to get the wrong perception. Like, what was her name from last year? Who was like the girly girl? She's like the Russian girl.
Valeria.
Valeria.
She was so good.
She was incredible.
Was robbed. She better come back.
She better.
This bitch, she's wearing denim and diamonds with tits out.
But
what does it say?
Have you read the second part?
No. Oh, she has OCD.
Yeah.
And while it can be mentally draining and physically demanding, it also has given her an enormous amount of strength and resilience. My OCD is something that really, really causes me a bit of hardship in my life, but perception of Brawn is my mental strength. Okay. Right.
Okay. It sometimes takes me 10 goes to pick up a drink, or sitting down on my bed can sometimes take me a whole hour.
Is her OCD going to shit the tribe, though?
What I hope, right, because this is a bit of mental illness here, right? I hope it's something that gets identified and not made fun of.
Me too. Yeah. I don't think they would do that.
No, they might not show it on camera, but it might initially, with people not understanding what it is first, they might be like, oh, she's a bit weird, and it's like...
It could be a good opportunity to, shine a light on
absolutely
what OCD really is.
I see a storyline here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's next? Kristen, who is an aviation firefighter. Fuck yes.
Love that.
Oh, she's amazing. Check her out.
She's great. She's going to be a tour de force, I think.
Putting a firefighter in is perfect. Hang on, didn't we had a woman firefighter last year as well, didn't we?
Was it last year?
I think so. But she had a crush on that Byron Bay guy, and then she got kicked out because of that. She was a firefighter, wasn't she?
I think so. Or some... Yeah, but she was kicked out the first episode.
Yeah, she did not last long. So maybe
and she was talking the talk and just did not walk the walk.
No. Kristen looks like she will do a bit better, I hope. Okay. And aviation firefighter? Is that she's jumping out of planes?
She responds to emergencies from first aid and spills at airports and water rescue and all that sort of stuff. So, and possibly putting out fires, water bombing fires.
Insane.
Stuff like that.
Love that. Excited for her. There's some girl bosses on the Brawn tribe.
And I really hope that they band together against the boys, because sometimes they like to pit the girls against each other, but we don't want the girls against each other.
No.
Oh, your favourite girl is
next is my fave.
Yeah.
let's watch the promo. This is Morgan.
Athlete, I just love to win. I'm definitely very sweet on the outside.
Yeah, you
just
are.
don't poke this bear, because you'll probably regret it. Don't try me.
I'll poke her bear.
She's gorgeous.
She's great.
Don't agree with that, though. What do you mean I don't? No, pause. You can look at me when I speak as well.
Yes,
Queen.
mother.
So
I just can't
good.
see anyone really getting in my way.
Okay, stunning.
Okay. No pause.
You can look at me when I speak to you. Yes.
Obsessed with that.
She's so hot.
What's her Olympic sport?
Sprinting.
Sprinting.
She's an
right.
Olympic sprinter.
Right.
How good. She's made 3 world championships, 2 Commonwealth Games, and 2 Olympics.
Wow.
What? She looks like she's like 14.
Wow. She's gorgeous. She's actually stunning. Like, she's stunning.
I'm already obsessed with her. Like, this whole, her interaction with someone at Tribal looks great.
This whole season looks like Tribal is going to be simply chaos. Like chaos. Like
I
drama.
think this cast looks like they know that Tribal is their like stage to perform on. Also, in that promo we saw like all the boys are wearing the buffs as boob tubes this season, and I'm
here for that.
So here for that.
So here.
Great. Nash is next.
All right.
He's a salesman. He's also heavily featured in the trailer. Yeah.
He's the Western Sydney contingent.
We must have one every year.
Yeah, absolutely. There has to be.
A Western Sydney representative. Salesman Nash embodies the Brawn spirit through his confidence. Okay.
A lot of determination.
What does he sell?
He's a smiling assassin, that's for sure.
Is he a used car salesman? No, I wouldn't put it part like that is a job title that would be highly appealing to the 10 casting department.
True. I guess we're going to find out what
Doesn't
he sells.
say. But yeah, charming. Okay, yep. So we're getting the Western Sydney WOG vibes.
Yep.
Which I'm like so here for.
So here for. I mean, he's a bit of daddy bear there.
He's a bit beary.
I wouldn't say no.
A bear on the Brawn tribe.
Yeah.
Next is Noonan, whose name is actually Laura. Is Noonan her nickname / surname?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Noonan / Laura is a footy fanatic.
Is that a job? I mean, in Melbourne it is, I think, actually.
Yeah. Oh, she's from the Mornington Peninsula.
Of course she is.
Coming from a family of well-known personalities. What does that mean?
Oh.
Is she on Gogglebox
is her
or
sister
something?
Katie Noonan?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that would make sense.
I'm Laura Noonan.
She might have a sister who's a singer. Yeah.
Katie Noonan.
Yeah.
Who's her family? I hate how they don't just say it.
I reckon her sister's one of the Noonans, like her sister's Katie Noonan.
Do you reckon Katie Noonan lives in the Mornington Peninsula?
Yeah.
that would check
Or
out.
she's related. She comes from like the same family as Tones and I, maybe.
She
No,
looks
because
like
Tones
it.
is down there.
They're all down there.
Stop.
Laura Noonan or Noons
Noon.
is ready to make a name for herself. Yep, that checks out. So there's slight nepo, but also
Yeah.
she needs her time in the spotlight.
Everyone knows my family, and then there's me, and nobody knows who I am unless you come down to the footy club.
No, it's got to be a footy person. I don't think it's Katie Noonan doll.
Okay.
I think we are fagging her family. I reckon there's a footy player called Noonan.
Some Noonan, yeah.
And we're just like,
But
Katie Noonan from George.
But that line, everyone knows me when you come down to the footy. What's happening at the footy club?
I don't know you, doll. I don't know you, doll.
I don't know you, doll.
Like,
and frankly, I don't want to.
and frankly, look, I've had enough of you. I'm fiercely not here for Noons already. I'm starting.
She's featured in the promo where she wrestles with, is it maybe Morgan?
Okay.
Or Karen?
No, that's Ursula.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
Ursula V.
But
Karen.
she is featured in one of the trailer wrestling with someone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
The Noons.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we might fall in love with her. We'll hold
how we go.
judgment. But from the pic and the like, everyone knows my family. It's like, well, name them then, because I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry. I reckon it's because we don't do footy.
Yeah. Actually, I might go ask my mum and my stepdad. They do footy. They'll be able to like, oh yeah, the Noonans.
But you don't know the Noonans? Oh, bloody Paul Nooney.
Oh.
He fucking took
Tim
the
Sims.
championship crown home.
Mum will
Slay
probably
mama,
know.
yes, God.
My mum will probably know. She's a footy girly.
Paulie is a paramedic and a gay.
Yeah, I think so.
I've not met a straight paramedic. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I feel like every paramedic I know
is a fag.
is a fag.
Mm.
And they're usually quite cute. And he's
cute.
Oh yeah, he's got the fisty tat. He's got the fisty band tattoo, and it's got like an up and a down. Is that like a top or bottom kind of thing?
It's a switch tattoo. He's versatile. It's the direction to go in when you've had too much coke. Oh, I gotta go this way. No,
He's cute.
he is cute. I like his moustache, but I'm a fan of a moustache.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, we love a Mo. For my job, I must connect with people quickly and make them feel at ease. True. I've been doing this job a long time. Got the skills. Yeah, I think being a paramedic is good because I don't think people are gonna. It's not one of those jobs that's like threatening, but also it's like, oh, you're like it's like thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like being a firefighter or something. It's like, oh, we'll keep you around. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a city boy,
He's a
which is
city
code
boy.
for faggot. I like my city stuff.
That big ball of
Sex
suburbia
parties.
keeps him
Yeah.
in.
Like my city stuff.
Sex party.
The thick and juicy boat party. I go on vacation, but I've never lived in an environment like this.
Actually, with tats like that, it's more like a trough party girl.
Yeah, I could see her
Or a wolf club.
at Trough. She's got to be fam.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
extra dirty in Sydney.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. PD. Another nickname. Oh, okay. Woof.
Oh, wow.
Woof.
Okay.
Actually, I know. So I recognize this person. His name is Paul. He is a football head coach. I've seen him on TV before.
Yeah.
For sure. Fuck, he's hot.
Do you reckon him and Noonan know each other?
Yeah, probably.
Noon.
There's a lot of football adjacent people.
Yeah, there is.
But I guess there is every year.
He is hot, though. I wouldn't.
He's
like,
a bald coach,
Mm.
fucking daddy. Like,
He'd have
oh,
big pendulous balls.
huge balls. Ginormous.
Mm.
Pent up energy.
On my face.
I can just hear him saying, hit the showers, boys.
Let's do it.
While he's playing the game of Survivor, PD has a shocking confession. Get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't tell my family this, but I will miss my dog, Rocky, the most of everyone back home.
What's your cringe this week?
This is
that.
right here. Fuck off.
That is so
Of course.
cringy.
That would be expected. You hate your family.
Why?
You're cheating on your wife, allegedly.
Down at the beach.
With me.
Stopping off at Sunnyside Beach.
The dad of two is a salesman for a brewery by day, soccer coach by night. Pride. Or maybe I don't know him then, because I do not follow
Soccer.
He looks like a TV personality.
Yeah,
he looks like a AFL coach.
Yeah, he looks like one you've seen on the footy show.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
You know, one of those football shows on free to air.
He looks like a misogynist. Hey, PD, prove us wrong.
But at least he loves animals.
Loves animals.
More than his
He's
family.
a softie. Oh, don't be fooled. The ball and chain isn't. Oh, I'm going to miss it as the dog. Oh.
He's always got a plan A and a plan B, and a plan A is our game plan, but plan B, I'm confused.
I mean, I think we're being set up here, and it's the same as Brains versus Brawn 1, where like clearly we're all going to be Team Brain, right?
Yeah.
Because the Brawns will be like the jock. It's like jocks v nerds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ursula is next, our power lifter. Love the tie-dye fit. She's hot. She's got the bod. I guess we had Viola last year, who was also like a weightlifter.
Yep.
She's cool. She's also in the promo where she's wrestling with Corinne. When it comes to brawn, fitness, and nutrition, coach and powerlifter Ursula is the embodiment of physical and mental strength.
She's not the most concerned about being too honest with her tribe mates, so she's going to tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which...
Okay.
Not
If
a
people
good
can't
game
handle it.
plan. I think you really have to just lie.
Yeah, you have to be sensitive with what you say, because if you're as blunt as an axe, you will get voted out because it'll put too many people off.
Exactly.
Mm.
I think she'll be good though. I love it. I love a strong woman.
Yeah,
I think
she'll be
be
great.
mothering.
I think she'll stay on, but like maybe she'll only just get to like top 6.
Oh, you don't see her in the finale?
No.
Yeah.
I think there's other characters.
Yeah,
there.
if she's out there being honest and transparent, good luck to you.
Yeah. Because if she drops too many honest bombs, people will be like, "You're too chaotic. We can't." Do you know? Who knows what you're going to say your mouth off, right? So, and we can't trust you. So,
next is Zen, or last but not least is Zen, who is a hip hop artist.
Wow,
fabulous.
Zen bro from the Gold Coast. He's from Maroochydore,
The
maybe.
Gold Coast. Does it say that?
No, I'm just making that up.
No, he looks
absolutely
like he's in the JC with
absolutely
that crew
JC.
cut.
I mean, look,
got good teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the candy on screen.
He's cute.
Here we go.
We're gonna have to hunt down some of these tunes.
Absolutely. Having to hide the testosterone levels and simmer down the level of intelligence and play not dumb, but play under and allow someone to take the leadership position. This will be my hardest part. Okay.
Oh, so he can't help himself. He'll be alpha.
Yeah, he's going to try and be alpha.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Mean,
probably the hardest part, letting someone else take control.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if you need to get rid of your testosterone levels, mate, here's my number.
Wow. What a thirsty episode of
Absolutely.
The Cringe is Real. We are, I should say as well, it's a very hot day.
It is, yeah,
We are
steamy.
sweltering in here.
Sweating.
And clearly very horny. Very horny for Australian Survivor, Brains vs. Brawn 2.
Yeah, February 17.
Who won Brains vs. Brawn 1?
I was forgetting.
Let
I was
me
going
go
to ask
back.
you this. Yeah, who won what? Was it not...
That was the season that friend of the pod, Chili Philly, was on. Benjamin Law was on.
Hayley.
Did Hayley win that season?
I think that was Hayley that won that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been Hayley.
I think it was Hayley, yeah.
It was a really good season. Oh, no, was it the one where they had fucking... What's his name? It wasn't Mark, was it?
Yeah, but he didn't win it, though.
Yeah, Hayley Leake was the winner.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love her.
And it was 2021. That's right, it was a COVID season, so they filmed it in Queensland.
Yeah, it was filmed in Australia. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're back.
King George was on that one, wasn't he? Yes. Yeah, King. That was first
That was
season. First season.
Oh, it was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Hayley v. George
Yeah.
season. Yeah, we had Flick,
Yep.
Cara,
Yep.
Emmett. Oh my God. I loved Emmett. Yeah, it was a really good season.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the worst part of it was that, our girl Chili Philly was absolutely robbed.
In the first ep. Wasn't the first ep?
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do with Chili Philly. He should have been on for much longer.
Much longer. Anyway. Well, we're very excited for this season. Starts Feb 17. You better believe I'm going to be recapping it each week with a special guest.
Can't wait.
Shane Nicklos, thanks for being here today.
Thanks
with me.
for having me. Nice to see you.
You too, babes.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to The Cringe is Real with me, Sam Craman. If you would like to support the show, rate, review, share, and tell your friends about it. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter